morning. We're starting off very quiet, maybe a couple of clouds in our eastern counties, but we do have some very patchy fog out there from West Plains up through Camdenton, Lake Ozark, and Clinton. Less than a mile visibility as you're heading out the door. It's 64 in Springfield, 64 in Branson, 64 down in Harrison, Arkansas, and 61 up in Clinton. Through the rest of today, we're going to get lots of sunshine, temperatures warming up into the middle and upper 80s. Look at that, lots of sunshine. Nothing really going on Futurecast. We'll keep the quiet conditions through the overnight hours. Then we'll have some showers and storms clip us to our northern and our eastern counties, which could have some heavier pockets of rain causing some flash flooding, maybe some gusty winds through the overnight hours. Those will move out by lunchtime tomorrow, and then by the afternoon we're getting temperatures in the 90s. We'll keep the 80-degree temperatures where those showers and clouds tend to stick around a little bit longer. Here in Springfield, shooting for a high of about 91. We're going to keep the 90-degree temperatures through the day on Saturday. Showers and storms return for Sunday and Monday. Temperatures cooling off a little bit into the lower 80s, but we're back up in the middle and upper 80s by next week. Tomorrow is also the first official day of summer, which is very timingly because it's going to be 90.
New information for you this morning on a fatal motorcycle accident from last night. The man who died has been identified as 20-year-old Michael Walk. He was killed after his bike struck the driver's side of a pickup truck on West Division near I-44. Police say the pickup truck was turning through an intersection when the motorcycle hit it. Authorities on scene say the bike was speeding at the time of the crash. The driver of the truck was sent to the hospital with moderate injuries. Here's a look at what's happening now for you. It's time for the United Way's Day of Caring. Each year, local businesses coordinate teams of employees to spend a day giving back to area nonprofits. Hannah Zettel is live from Hammond's Field, kicking off the breakfast that's happening as this day gets started. Hannah, good morning.
Joe, good morning. So the Springfield Cardinals are on the road today, so we have taken over their training facility here by Hammond's Field for the United Way Day of Caring. This happens every single year. Teams from various businesses and organizations kind of come together on this specific day to go into the community and help us out. And so this morning I am joined by David Elliott. You are the co-chair for this specific program. So tell me a little bit about what's happening today.
Yeah, so we've got almost 2,000 volunteers going out into the community to give back. Almost 250 projects will be completed today. So we're really excited about what we can do to help Springfield.
And I know one of those projects is cleaning up the zoo. I know. So what are some other things that we're going to be doing today?
Yeah, cleaning up the zoo is definitely one of them. We're going to be out for various not-for-profit agencies. We're going to be out at the schools and a lot of sweat equity projects. So kind of cleaning up the zoo is kind of a common theme across the board. So people will be doing landscaping, they'll be doing painting, cleaning, you name it. It's just a variety of projects happening.
Yeah, I know a lot of people from Color 10 did some painting earlier this week over at the Y, and just everyone doing their part today for the Day of Caring. And so this breakfast, there's going to be about 800 people. They're already making their way in. They're hungry. They're ready to fuel up for the day and get out there and volunteer. And, you know, they kind of take on that superhero power. So tell us, that's the theme of today, right?
It is, yeah. It's all about superheroes. So we wanted to kind of honor our folks, our everyday heroes, those that do emergency response, armed forces, police officers, firefighters. They just do a lot to make our lives comfortable. And so today our volunteers are our everyday heroes. So they're going to go out in the community and just be heroes for those that they're helping.
Right, and those are definitely the real heroes. But we've also got some people in costume. I saw Thor is here.
Yeah, we've got Thor, Black Panther, several other folks in costume. So we've just got heroes all around.
Awesome. Yeah, so again, today is the United Way Day of Caring. Everyone is getting ready to make their way out into the community, clean it up, just make it a better place. Reporting live in Springfield, Hannah Zettel, Ozark's First.
Thank you, Hannah. Here's what's making news now. Things are moving quickly when it comes to medical marijuana laws in Missouri, but there are some things gun owners need to keep in mind. The drug is still illegal federally, meaning nobody who has a medical marijuana card can buy a firearm. Places like Eagle Armory on National are licensed dealers by the federal firearms license. Jan Hocklander says regardless of Missouri law, federal law is what they have to go by.
Today, since we're licensed by the federal government, those are the laws we abide by. So, you know, I'm not going to say it doesn't matter what the state says, but at the end of the day, the federal law is going to trump state law for a business like ours.
If you already own a gun and plan to apply for a medical marijuana card, there is no current state law that prevents you from doing so. In some news around the Ozarks for you, Ozark Regional Transit is still recovering after a fire destroyed 20 buses in January of 2017. 4 new ones have been delivered and 2 more are coming this week. For the past 2 years, ORT has been using loaned vehicles to cover its routes. New hardware and software has been installed in 12 buses, and soon there will be an app that can be used for ORT and Razorback Transit. Back in September of 2017, ORT got a $2.9 million grant from the Federal Transit Administration to build a new admin building and command center. It's trying to break ground in October and be done by summer of 2020. You're right to know this morning, law enforcement is investigating a fire that started Tuesday night inside a trailer in Phelps County. Authorities believe someone started the fire on purpose. A trailer was parked in the 16,000 block of County Road 8240. The fire was quickly put out, but there was major damage to the inside of it. A reward is being offered for information on who started that. Call that number on your screen that you see, the Missouri Arson Hotline, if you'd like to relay that info. A Springfield woman is now facing 10 years to life in prison after crashing into a cop car while under the influence. That's according to the News Leader. 41-year-old Jennifer Twaddell was charged last week with DWI as a habitual offender. She allegedly told police someone else had been driving her car and then fled the scene. Her BAC was 0.198, according to court documents. Here's what's coming up for you now on CBS This Morning.
Hello to you, I'm Gail King. Coming up, crime labs that are all backed up. See how one lab is dealing with, listen to this number, 23,000 new drug cases a year. Wow, that's coming up on CBS This Morning.
All right, a trend that we want to track before we get to our popcorn winner here. A bit of serious international news now. Iran's Revolutionary Guard said it shot down a U.S. drone over what they say was Iranian airspace this morning. The U.S. says it was international airspace. It was shot down with a missile. Now, this is just one of several events that's happened. Last week, 2 oil tankers near the Gulf of Oman were attacked. The U.S. blames Iran for that. And Washington also announced this week that it's sending an extra 1,000 troops to the Middle East. So that's something that we want to check out right there. And of course, President Trump is also welcoming in Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to the White House today. They'll have a lunch meeting among the issues talking about securing the passage of the USMCA and the situation with China. So those are some stories we're looking at later on today. Let's send someone to the movies. Beth Finello, what do you say?
Okay.
Our winner.
Best part of Thursday.
Best part of Thursday. Chris the Critic is
Ed Stokes.
Wow, that timed out great. Ed
Wow.
Stokes, congratulations.
Good job. His favorite movie genre is action, and he watches Daybreak with his wife.
Beautiful. Hi, Ed.
Thanks
Hi, wife.
for watching.
Go to the movies and enjoy. All right,
Very
sounds
exciting.
good. One last check of our forecast before we head out. Hot is the theme here today, huh?
Yeah, today's a great day to go to the movies. Tomorrow, Saturday, temperatures will be in the upper 80s, lower 90s. So hot, so humid. Stay hydrated. And if you're going to stay outside, pool day would be good. If you have outdoor activities, maybe take frequent breaks and drink plenty of water.
All right, remember to do that, everyone. Thank you so much for starting your morning off with us. We will see you back here soon and always over on OzarksFirst.com.